Alan, we've done our duty, more than our duty. Let's leave.
Well, you want to leave now?
Yes, we're not going to hear anything more about Roger today. Besides, my face aches from elongating it.
No, Alex, I can't leave now.
Well, why not?
I want to stay and see if there's anything I can do for Tangi.
Oh, yes, Tangi, of course. How could I forget?
Look, you just go ahead without me.
Alan, it's really hard to believe you're such a glutton for punishment. You'd rather stay here and wear sackcloth and ashes for Tangi's benefit than go to the country club to have a nice dinner and celebrate Roger's demise. And that is exactly what you'd like to do, isn't it?
Not until the body is dead and buried.
Oh, here she comes.
Alan, I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you coming by. Nick and I, we're going to stay and make sure that Blake's all right.
Sure. And then?
Oh, and then we have to go back to the Journal.
Okay, well, in that case, Alex and I'll go home, but I'll be talking with you soon.
Let's pack up the gear and move out.
What happened? Did you find him?
No, we struck out. Look, we dragged the river twice. We checked every inch of the accident site. There's nothing more we can do.
Well, no, you're not giving up.
I'm calling off the search up here, but we're going to notify the towns downriver just in case Rogers... Look, Blake, I'm sorry, okay? Go home. Get some rest. Let's rock and roll, everybody.
Listen, why don't we go outside and get some fresh air, okay? Come on.
Well, I guess a celebration is in order, but I don't really feel much like celebrating.
No, neither do I.
What?
Go. Gotta work. We've got a paper to put out, right? Come on.
You sure you're gonna be all right?
I will be fine, as long as you don't give up hope, all right?
Oh, never.
Listen, I think that we should still drop you off at home before we go to the office.
Nick, I'm staying here. I will be here when they find my father, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh, honey, can I fix you something to eat?
Oh, thanks, but no thanks, Doris. Why are you here?
tell me what to do, sweetie pie. Yes, I don't know what to do.
Roger, alone. Everybody's fine. Calm down. Oh, God. You're here, though. You're here. I'm gonna take care of you. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be okay. Just get down here. Come here.
Oh, Ollie, look.
Come on, take a few steps.
I must have slipped on the ice.
Come on.
It's so icy out there.
Slide down. Slide down. You're gonna be okay. You hear me? Do you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? You okay?
I'll be okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Holly, it's okay. It's okay. Don't be scared. We're still gonna get married.
Dad, how is she?
She's the same.
Come on, let's go get sandwiches for you guys. Come on.
You were here last night, weren't you? When they brought her in. And so you watched them hook up all that life support stuff. And you must have known that she didn't want that. That she wanted to be allowed to die with dignity, and that is not what's happening in that room.
Ed, she doesn't have a living will. There were no do not resuscitate orders. Do you think I didn't look? Believe me, I looked. I looked on her chart and there was nothing there. She would have had it there.
She told me what she wanted. Eve told me what she wanted. Dad, please, just stop. How did you let this happen to her?
And none of us were ready for this. When they brought her in last night, I mean, could you have stood there? Could you have let her just do nothing? Could you have done nothing and let her just die?
She was dead. She was already dead. I'm not angry at you. You didn't do anything wrong. But she trusted me with this. Eve trusted me with this. This is the last thing she asked me to do for her.
What happened?
Lily,
Is it Eve?
Lily, could you just talk to me?
Doesn't anybody understand what I am saying? I know what she wanted. From the bottom of my heart, I know what she wanted. We had that living will out last night. We were going to sign it. It's just a piece of paper. We thought we had time. This isn't right. This isn't right.
Dad, medical ethics says it's right. You have a responsibility as a doctor to keep her alive by whatever means possible. It's an oath you swore. That's a promise you made when you became a doctor.
And what about Eve? What about the promise I made to Eve?
How did this happen? I'm sorry, Roger, if I said anything last night to upset you. I was just, it was so insensitive of me. I didn't mean to. You know, we can't hurt each other anymore. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Why did this have to happen? And you're running off in the rain like that, driving off in
Rain. Yeah,
roads.
come on. It's so icy out there. It was snowing when I left the jewelry store.
Just be still, okay?
The ring.
It's gonna be all right.
You see the ring?
What?
It's right there. It's on the table. You didn't see it. Bring it over here. I want to see your face. I want to propose to you right now.
Mom?
Please, bring it over here.
Honey. Mom, Daddy! What happened? Where did you find him? Are you okay? Did you call 911?
Yeah, I called him right away.
Well, when? Are you sure?
Just a few minutes ago.
How come you didn't take him to the hospital when you found him?
I didn't find him. He was right outside the door. I opened the door, and there he was, and I got him in here, and I called the ambulance right away.
Oh, just hold on, Dad. It's gonna be okay. Oh, please let him be okay. It's gonna be all right. Has he been conscious?
Yeah.
The whole time?
I think.
Daddy?
Yes,
Daddy, yes. Can you hear me?
yes.
I'm right here.
Honey, thank you. That dinner looks so beautiful.
Just be still, Roger. Just be still. Maybe I shouldn't have moved him. I don't know.
I just hope it's not ruined.
Okay.
Did you check it?
He's been saying all this weird stuff. Like he's delirious.
Oh. Did you check the dinner?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some hot towels and
Good.
we should clean him up before.
Yeah.
Did you get the ring?
It's all right. Don't worry about anything, okay?
Okay.
I'm right here with you. I'm gonna take care of you.
All right.
I'm not gonna leave your side, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna be right here. Everything's gonna be all right.
It's gotta be all right.
Yeah.
I brought you a sandwich.
I'm sorry I was so short with you before. You've been wonderful. And Eve would be very proud.
What's going on with her?
We don't know. There's not going to be any change. There's not going to be any change. So, thank you for coming, but you might as well just go.
What about you, Dad?
I'll be fine. Go ahead.
I love you.
I love you too.
Been any change?
No.
Found out what we have to do legally. Without a living will or next of kin, you have to file a motion in court to allow the hospital to take her off life support. Now, the fact that you discussed it with her, that should convince the judge.
But there's no guarantee that it's going to be granted. So this could turn into an endless legal nightmare. That's basically what you're saying. And this is all because I didn't let her sign a piece of paper.
Okay, we got coffee, decaf, and have a cracker, cookie.
Gee, thanks. That's great.
No, I want to make some pasta and some salad.
Really, don't bother. I'm not hungry at all.
Okay, my email.
No, stop, please. Stop all this running around, please. Now, I know you're worried about Roger, so why don't we simply just go right over to Cedars and check on him, huh?
No, but I don't know why Blake hasn't called
Well,
me.
she probably just doesn't know anything yet, that's all.
Well, she's been there for hours. Something must have happened. She must know something.
Okay.
How is it? How bad
Dad's
is he?
going to be okay. He fractured his wrist, a few ribs. He's got a bruised spleen, but he has a slight concussion.
Is it very serious?
Well, it could be. Now, the doctors wanted him to stay overnight, but he refused. He signed out against medical advice.
Wait a minute, he has broken ribs and a concussion, and they let him go?
I talked to the doctors. They assured me that with Dad's injuries, he should be in the hospital for observation. But since he refused to stay, I had to take him somewhere. He can't be alone.
I see. He can't be alone.
Exactly. So you'll let him stay here?
Whoa. Wait, what are you saying? That Roger wants to recuperate here in this house? He plans to move back in?
Move back in. I live here with Holly. This is my home.
Oh, Daddy, you should have walked from the car. I was going to come back with a wheelchair for you. You have to rest. You need to sleep, otherwise you're not going to get better.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, sweetie.
He needs to rest.
He needs to be in the hospital. Blake, will you just take a look at your father? Better yet, listen to him. The man is obviously not right in the head. He left reality someplace back upstream.
That's normal.
Normal?
Yes, with these kind of traumatic accidents or head injuries, the victims sometimes have a problem with their memory.
But it comes back, right? It's just temporary, isn't it?
Well, yes, but today he thinks it's the day that you two were supposed to get engaged. Now, somebody has to look after him. I would, but I can't. I can't have him living in the same house with Ross. So he can sleep on your couch, Mom. You don't even have to go near him, all right? I will be here as much as I possibly can.
I don't care if you don't mind having Roger back in your house. It's up to you.
Okay, Stace.
Ed, the one thing that terrifies me more than anything else in the whole world is being hooked up to machines. Living, but not even alive.
Sleep tight, sweetie. Dad! Let go of me, Dad. I can't let you do this. It's done. No, no. I won't. No, it's not. We still have time. No, we have to follow legal protocol, Dad. We can't. I'm not going to let you do this. It was my decision. No, I can't. I made it. I can't let you do this, Dad. Two, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rick?
1, 2, 3.
Rick!
Get out of here, Mindy! Get out! 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a code in here! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. What have you got? Came in, she was a beef good, now she's a sister Lacey. Okay, we need a shot. Get the paddles.
Okay, I got him.
Give me. Get the paddles.
Okay. They're charging.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Paddles are ready.
Come on. Is there a pulse?
No, Doctor.
Damn it! No. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to call it. Lillian, what's time of death, please?
8:03 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks for giving me peace.
Ed, I'm so sorry. Rick did everything he could.
What do you mean?
Well, Eve went into VFib, and Rick did everything humanly possible, but he couldn't save her.
Oh, Rick.
Listen, I don't want you to even worry about this medical board review. Rick can handle that. You don't have to be there. You weren't even in the room when we lost her.
Well, sure, where you get the door? Sure, I'll get the door. Like I got the pillow, like I got the telephone. I'll do whatever needs to be done, that's all. Ross, I'm glad to see you. Come on in.
Oh, dear. How's Roger?
Well, he's not lacking for TLC, as you can plainly see. But he does seem to be in pain. Real pain.
I certainly hope it is real pain.
What are you saying?
Sorry, I'm just not in the mood for this. I just found out that earlier this afternoon, Eve Guthrie died.
Who's there? What are you going around sneaking up on me like that for?
I'm not sneaking up on anybody. I live here.
Well, you scared me half to death.
Why do you think you're so jumpy, Dinah?
You. Every time you're around, I get bad vibes. Creepy.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Maybe it's because I read you like a cheap suit.
What the hell does that mean? Matt? Matt.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my way over to Ed's, and Bill's in the car, and, do you want to come?
Yeah, I do.
I would like to go. I know how much Ed and Michelle mean to you, Mother. Oh, sweetheart, I'm glad. All right, well, I'll hurry then.
Ed must be devastated.
Yeah. For Eve just to be hooked up to life support with no hope of recovery, it would break Ed's heart every time he had to see her.
Oh, we have to go to Ed's. Mom, I hate to ask you this, but do you mind taking care of Dad? It's so we can go to the Bowers first, unless you want to go first.
For Ed's sake, we should go in shifts, I guess. But I don't want you staying here all night, you understand?
So why don't we then hire a nurse, and that would free us all up?
Oh, Daddy. Okay, what is it?
Chrissy, you gotta do something for me.
Yes.
Please, get everybody out of here and help me find my engagement ring.
Your engagement?
Yeah. Listen, Holly and I need to be alone so that I can propose to her.
Okay.
You know, this whole time warp thing is getting just a little bit old. You know, I think it's time that we gave Roger the facts of life. So, what do you say, Blake? Don't you think it's time we told Daddy the truth?
You okay, Dawn?
Yeah.
I'm so lucky to have you.
And blessed to have you as my daughter.
Hey.
Come on.
Hi, we were starting to get worried about you guys.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry.
Thank you all for coming. I mean, it means a lot to us.
So sorry, Ed. So sorry.
We're all sorry. Eve wouldn't want us hanging around here being depressed, though. She would want us to, I don't know, talk, crack some corny jokes.
And how about eat?
Well, probably that, too.
Oh, good. I got a lot of food.
Well, let's eat it, then. Come on.
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering if we could find a little bit of time to talk. I mean, this is not the right time, but what do you think?
Well, my schedule's a little crazy right now. Excuse me. Hi, Dr. Crane.
Hey, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Where's that?
I just got here.
Hey. What are you doing? Do you want something to eat? They're eating inside.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm starving.
Blake, before it gets too late, we really should get to Ed's, all right?
Is that okay, Mom?
Yes, go. Right.
Let's go. Come on.
Honey, I can't stay here with him tonight. It's not fair to
will come
Fletcher.
back, I promise, all right?
Why don't we hire a nurse? It would solve a lot of things, right?
I'll call you from Ed's mom, all right?
Hire a nurse.
Poor Rod, you're living in a dream world, but old Fletch is going to set you straight.
Huh? What are you doing here?
I'm here because Holly's here.
I don't understand. You two barely tolerate each other.
Yeah, well, I've got a news bulletin for you. Things change. You've been out of touch with reality for about 5 months so far. You do remember Holly broke up with you? It was over me. She and I made love one night. Oh, careful. Oh, gee, I think you need an aspirin. It was a night she couldn't forget. Neither could I. Oh, it's not that you didn't give it your best shots, or what you thought were your best shots to break us up, but it didn't work. You remember the night of the ball, right?
What ball?
The 5th Street Ball. You remember that night, the auction, where you thought you'd made that preemptive bid on Holly, win the hand of fair maid and walk her off into the moonlight, but it didn't work. Because I outbid you by underbidding you, Roger. I took Holly away from you in front of the whole town. Oh, it was a moment to remember. And the moments keep happening. The beat goes on. Here's the thing of it. Actually, it's the only thing of it that you really need to know. Holly loves me, not you.
Liar! Liar! What's happening? What did you do to him?
Nudging Roger to reality. That's all I was doing.
He's not strong enough yet.
Get him out of here.
Wait a minute. Am I missing a couple of beats here or what? I mean, Holly, isn't this the same man, the exact same man I see laying here that you have told me in the past is blatantly manipulative and destructively egocentric? I mean, suddenly he has a car crash and this is all changed?
Fletcher, it's not as if he did it on purpose. He nearly died.
See, he didn't. I see him. My own little peepers see the man laying there. And to me, he looks just like the same old liar and manipulator.
All right. Get him out of here. Tell him you love me. You always have. You still do. It's true, right? I mean, it has to be true. If it weren't true, you wouldn't be here with me right now. Right? Right?
Hello? Tangi, hi.
Saved by Ma Bell.